G'day team. I just want to talk to you about digital servo flutter. I wanted to share this with you because I looked many places on the web and couldn't find a solution for it. So what the problem is, this is a 60-inch extreme flight edge, and I've got Metal Gear digital servos on all the control surfaces. But the problem is in the tail it's causing severe vibration just sitting on the ground. I'll show you what I mean. There's a couple other videos on YouTube that show this, but none of them seem to have a solution. Sometimes this surface will just vibrate by itself when you've done nothing to it. Other times, if you bump it, it'll just start shaking. Sometimes the rudder will go with it. But you see, it takes a good while to settle down. I obviously don't want that happening in flight. What the problem is, as I understand it, is that because this is a particularly large surface here on the edge, the weight, even though it's a very light built plane, the weight of the large surface is putting just enough downforce here at the back to make the digital servo have to press against the control surface to hold it, and then it's overshooting, and then it's hunting to find the middle, and it just sets up this oscillation. So there's a really simple fix for it. First fix is that you could get an analog servo, which of course isn't going to do that, but I want the digitals in here, and I've spent $200 putting digital servos in here, so I want to keep. The second fix, which is going to cost you about a cent, is to find something like some sticky back felt. I'm using these things, which is the foaming stick art alphabet shapes, and each one of these guys has a sticky back, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a bit of one of these in the gap of the control surface here at the back. I'm going to pick a blue one so it matches my plane, and I'm simply taking a letter E and I'm going to snip off just a section like that. That's all I want. Peel the sticky back off it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this in the gap between the elevator and the stabilizer. And what you want it to do is create just enough resistance so that there's a little bit of friction between the two surfaces. What this will do is it'll stop that weight of the elevator, just even though you can't see it, pushing down, and then the servo hunting. It'll create just a tiny bit of resistance, and that'll keep the digital servo happy. So if you watch, now that that's in place, if I flick the back, it's as solid as a rock. And that's all it took. Now obviously, if over time that gets a little bit of wear on it, I've got another 500 of these things left in here, which was for $3.50 was the whole pack. I've got plenty of them left to put in there if that happens to fall out, or if the problem happens again. But you don't want it grabbing so much that it's difficult for the surface to move. You want it free moving, but just to touch just enough so that it creates some resistance. And there you go, problem solved.